Greetings all. Welcome to Counseling Practicum. I hope everyone had an opportunity to rest and relax during our break between spring and summer. And I want to thank everyone for your flexibility to meet 1 week early. As I indicated in the email sent, we're meeting um, a week earlier than the start date so that we can meet CACRIP standards of meeting for a minimum of 10 weeks for field experience. So with that being said, know that we will be meeting on Wednesday, and I look forward to seeing everyone. We'll be meeting virtually, and that link has been provided and shared with everyone. And we're going to be talking about the experience overall. But I wanted to provide to you just some quick snippets, or excuse me, um, nuggets of wisdom. So first and foremost, I want you to review this course overall, look at the course material, the weekly assignments, the course syllabus, so that you become familiar with it. Know that the text we're using is the Jurgensen text, which can be found in the bookstore and online. Know that we are going to be reviewing and reading materials directly from that text as topical areas as we proceed in this course. Know that we are required to meet each week for a minimum of 1.5 hours for what we call weekly on-campus group supervision. This will take place on Wednesdays from 4 to 5:30 p.m. Additionally, you will be required to meet with your on-site supervisor each week for a minimum of 1 hour. This course, you will be required to accrue a minimum of 100 hours in total, and over the 10 weeks. Out of those 100 hours, a minimum of 40 must be what we call direct contact hours, and 60 must be indirect contact hours. The difference between direct contact hours and indirect contact hours is this. Direct contact hours constitutes any work that you're doing with a client and student in front of you, all right? In front of you, physically or virtually in front of you. That means you're doing counseling, couples counseling, family counseling, group counseling, intakes, evaluations, or assessments with that client. That's direct contact hours. Indirect contact hours is anything that you're doing at your site during the time you're supposed to be at your site on behalf of your client or your site. So this constitutes anything you're doing without the client in front of you at your site. So things such as reviewing case files, completing clinical notes, working on treatment plans without the client or student with you, your on-site supervision with your site supervisor, any consultation that you're doing regarding your client or student, any group supervision on site or staffing on site that you're doing, any required training that you must complete at your site, all goes under what we would call indirect hours. Additionally, any training that you attend, any conference that you attend, any workshops that you attend during this time will also count towards your indirect hours. And when I say conference trainings or workshops, I'm talking specifically the exact training. If the training is 50 minutes, that's 50 minutes that goes under indirect hours. If it's 60, same thing. If you attended 3 workshops at 60 minutes each, that all is documented accordingly. In order to assess and evaluate your development, you will be required to complete what we call a case presentation, case conceptualization on an identified client or student that you'll be working with. You'll also be required to present, and record 3 counseling sessions of the student or client that you're working with. All right, 3 counseling sessions. You can use any HIPAA compliant recording device, audio or video, and you will need to get consent from the student, client, and or their parents to work with them and to record. You will also be evaluated twice formally at midterm and at the end of the 10-week term. All right. At the midterm, you will be evaluated by your on-site site supervisor by completing a midterm evaluation. You'll be evaluated by me, and you will complete a self-evaluation. At the end of the term, you will be evaluated once again by your site supervisor, myself, and you will complete a self-evaluation. Additionally, you will complete an evaluation of the site supervisor, myself, and the site. Okay? We will talk more about this in detail when we meet this week, but I wanted to give you a quick overview and talk about your success in this experience. You should be applaud yourself for getting to this point, and I'm excited to be part of this journey. As always, if you have questions, comments, concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. See you on Wednesday.